The cutoff race underway under the lights at Bristol.
Chase Elliott already jumping up on the outside of Martin Truex Jr. He's going to make that work.
Yesterday, before the Xfinity Series race, they put traction compound down. PJ1 on the track. NASCAR decided they were not going to reapply that before tonight's race. And so what is down there was not reapplied. It is what was at the end of the Xfinity Series race is what they're experiencing on the track now.
I think he's just biding his time, being patient with what looks like a little bit of an ill-handling race car. Oh, Stenhouse Jr. Heavy contact on the front of the 47.
And the caution has come out. There was going to be a competition caution at lap 30. Stenhouse Jr. was running 16th, but didn't make it to the competition caution. And look at this one, terminal for the 47.
Dropping fluid.
Oh, that's got to be disappointing for JTG in the 47. Bristol, one of those tracks where Stenhouse, his name just comes up. You expect him to run well, somewhere inside the top 10 or 15. I know they had a lot of hopes, and obviously some heavy contact.
He's underneath Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, Jimmy tries to get the inside of the lap car and comes down the racetrack, and I don't think that Ricky was ready for that. It turned Ricky in the inside wall.
You can see right there, Ricky thought that Jimmy was going to go up against the outside wall behind that lap car. Wasn't expecting him to be that low on the racetrack. They made contact.
I would love to hear that from the spotter of the 48, because it would appear that the 47 was inside him when Jimmy changed lanes.
Yeah. The Ricky does run really good here. He had a very fast car last week at Richmond. Had a few mistakes. He feels like cost him a great run. I think they were expecting to have another quick race car tonight. This will be the Comp Yellow, guys.
There you go, Rick. There's Bristol. That's how fast it can happen right there.
The AMR safety team on the track helping out Ricky Stenhouse Jr. there. And
Ricky,
we mentioned earlier how fast things happen. It happened just that quick for Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
He looks like he's not ready to end his race tonight.
I was going to say, it's like there's a debate going on in that helmet. Do I go say something to Mr. Johnson?
It's been a frustrating year, too, right? I mean, it just adds to what's going on with his year. So frustrating.
The 66 lap car hit. Oh, big damage on the 11 car here.
A lot of damage for Denny Hamlin.
Wow. He has run into something seriously.
Denny Hamlin maybe didn't know that Martin Truex Jr. was coming to pit road and may have gotten into the back of the 19.
I'm impressed he can see over that hood.
That's a great point, Steve. It's definitely in his vision a little bit. But you wonder, obviously, we think about a short track, we think aerodynamics don't matter, but they do matter. That is going to hurt that race car in the way it drives.
He had enough points. He's advancing to the round of 12. No matter the outcome of tonight's race.
I'm in a precarious position because I got the 19 and the 11 in my fantasy lineup. I don't know what to do at this point.
What happens if they fight?
Do I get extra points? Well, looking at the rear bumper of the 19, I think we know where the front bumper of the 11 made contact.
And so JGR cars getting together and creating some damage for the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Let's listen in to Martin Truex Jr.'s radio.
No idea what just happened. It just went straight. 11, I'm sorry.
The 19's got a little damage on the right side as well.
And right there.
Oh. Yeah, I think you were mentioning like it was coming to pit road. I think it was after they had pitted, Rick, because the right side tires on the 19 have the Goodyear missing. So I think he came to pit road, got 4 tires because of his issue, got back on the racetrack, looking at that replay. Then Dale Jr., he goes up, makes contact with the wall, must jump out of the gas, I assume, because he hits the wall and the 11 runs into him. Nowhere to go for Denny Hamlin.
You heard him say, I have no idea what happened. It just wouldn't turn.
Yeah, it's like he's on the splitter with those new tires, low air pressure.
Take another look here.
And so he is coming out of the corner, and he's expecting that car to turn and just got really tight. Like you said, Junior, maybe just low air pressure and on the splitter and wouldn't turn.
Coming into tonight's race, William Byron was 3 points below the cut line and now involved in an accident. He was running 10th. This could be it for William Byron. Look at this, the steam rolling out from underneath the hood. A lot of damage to the front. Marty.
And Rick, they're done. They're done for the night. It got the radiator. William Byron also said, I have no oil pressure. So William Byron came in hoping to be able to advance and did everything he needed to do in this race. He was the only bubble guy who earned stage points in stage 1, was running 10th, and he said someone in the middle of the track just stopped. And that's when William Byron made contact. And going by me, well, you can smell the oil pouring from that 24 car.
Listen into the 24 radio.
I don't know why he just stopped in the middle of the straightaway. What an idiot.
Chad Knaus will come off of the pit box. It was a big season for William Byron. Got his first career win in the Cup Series. Made his way into the playoffs. But this isn't the way they envisioned the 2020 season as far as the playoffs go ending. And the frustration, yeah.
So you're racing for your life. Advance to the playoffs and have a chance to win the championship, and now it's over.
Yeah, looks like there's some heavy damage to the back of the 95 car. It might have been the car he ran into.
A lot of damage back there. Christopher Bell.
Pretty good handling balance-wise tonight for Chase. He'll just get his 4 fresh tires and fuel here and hope he doesn't catch a caution at the wrong time. Dylan,
right there's a big caution. The 53 into the wall.
And Kevin Harvick, the leader, was right there in that vicinity. I don't know if he got any damage or not.
Yeah, he was headed to pit road.
3 car just wrecked us.
He was headed
The
to pit
3
road.
car tried to shove it in when the 4 was pitting and wrecked you.
There you hear it.
The 53 driven by James Davison, the 34-year-old out of Australia.
Oh, Rick, get your notepad out.
His first time at Bristol. And you see the damage to the back of the car. And obviously they thought they had a little help.
So he's underneath the car here.
Yeah, you see Austin, looks like the smoke comes as he was hitting the brakes hard.
The 4 was coming to pit road, it looks like, so this is going to be a good break for the 4.
Yeah, that's what happened. So Austin was trying to slow down big time to keep from getting into the back of the 4 and lost control and got up in the side of James Davidson.
There's a lot happening right there. Can't really put the blame on anybody. Austin's lucky, though, to come out of there with less damage. 13 car, Ty Dillon's going to stay low off of 4. Harvick loves to see it.
Under 3 to go.
Clear sailing now in front of Harvick. Can Kyle get there, though? Will Harvick slip?
2 to go. Kevin Harvick
Kyle's closing in.
trying to be perfect.
Great exit for Harvick.
1 more here, limit 1.
Final lap.
Well, this lap car is going to slow Harvick up a little bit.
Final time. Coming through 3 and 4. Harvick's going to hold him off. Harvick wins again.
Wow.
What a race Kevin Harvick just ran.
Yeah, boy. Great job. What a car. Sorry I knocked that hole in it, but man, what a race car. Great.
9 wins in 2020 for Kevin Harvick.
Ain't nothing like winning at this place, especially with all those fans in the stands. And this place is awesome. Good job, guys.
A second place finish for Kyle Busch doesn't accomplish what he wants to. He needs a win to keep that streak alive.
An epic battle here tonight. You came out on the short end, Kyle. Why was the 18 just not able to get around that 4?
Just didn't have enough there at the end. You know, the guys did a great job and gave me a really good piece tonight to contend and at least be up there and be close. But unfortunately just didn't have enough. You know, lap cars were definitely a problem, but it's part of racing. You got to try to get around them where you can, and there was just no room for me to do what I needed to do on a couple of those opportunities to get past them.
We thought we heard you say on the radio, boy, that 4 car is really good. Did that mean you thought, and I'm better, I'm going to get around him, or, man, I'm not sure if I can get around him?
No, that was earlier in the race when he drove away by like 6 seconds. So he obviously had the better car, the faster car than us tonight. But Adam made some good adjustments on that last run in order to keep us in the ball game and keep us close. But I think the 20, you know, kind of stayed pretty consistent with us too, gap-wise. So I don't know, just come up short. What do you say?
All right, Kyle is through to the round of 12. He goes home next week to Las Vegas to try to lock in at the first race of that round.
Not the day ultimately that Ryan Blaney needed here at Bristol. Eliminated from the playoffs and fought valiantly just to kind of get back up in there, get in the mix. But what was the difference ultimately at the end tonight?
Yeah, we started off tight, and then that second round we got really tight after the caution and lost a lot of track position. And after that, we kind of was able to drive up through there. I think we got to 5th or 6th at one time, and then we got super tight again, and it went really long. That just kind of made it worse, and we just kind of got behind there. Track just swung really tight. I was kind of tight all night, but it swung really tight on us, and that was just the wrong direction that the track needed to be at. So that stinks. You know, I thought we got our car pretty close there, you know, in the second half of the race after the second stage. But and then we were on the cycle of pitting and getting laps down and just was on old stuff. So unfortunate end for this 12 group, but I'm really really proud of the effort this year. We're not done for sure. You know, we can still go try to win races and try to you know, get 5th in points. So thanks Advanced Auto Parts and Menards and Ford for what they do, and we got 7 more races. Do our best.
Ryan.
19th for Matt DiBenedetto, and tell you what, you were in the position, you had overcome the loose wheel early on, sitting in 7th, down a lap, you were going to be the free pass if the caution had come out. And then what happened, Matt?
Marty, if we didn't have bad luck, we wouldn't have any luck at all. I don't know, man. It's just frustrating. I hate it for, you know, I wanted to get Menards, Dutch Boy, and this team a good run like they deserve because we've had a rough couple weeks and had a loose wheel, overcome it, drive through the entire field. And a lot of green flag. We get 7th, hoping for a caution, but you know, either way, we drove to the top 10, good run. And I was screaming debris and won 3 damn times, and we found it. We ran it over multiple times and then cut the right rear down, and it just ruins our day.
I know you described last week's, the playoffs are humbling, Matt, and just 3 weeks ago, you were celebrating making it in after Daytona. What is it like to go through this process of the high of making it in to now being out after the first round?
Oh man, I can't possibly explain to people the emotional roller coaster of doing this for a living. I am very appreciative to do it and love it, and I hope I'm driving for this team next year and hope to keep on doing it. We have a lot to build off of. We're just barely getting started, but man, it is tough. I'm glad we made the playoffs. I'm proud of my team. Tonight shows the fight that we have as a team. You know, rebounding like that. I just hate we missed the next round and had some not good races, bad luck tonight, you name it. But we got a lot of season left. We still have a lot of positions and points to fight for, and we have fast race cars like you see tonight. So we still have a lot of stuff left and hopefully a lot of good things to come.
Matt D out of the playoffs, but still a lot to fight for in 2020.